So I'm just going to add some edge loops like we did. Insert edge loop so that I have a surface to pull on, if you will, or rely on to close this. Do the same thing for the posterior, I'm sorry, the inferior bottom portion. Again, I find using because the ribs are so big, relatively speaking, I have to kind of use the orthographic views to see what I'm doing. Let's see if that made it okay. Yeah, all right. So now I've got the 8 sides I need. And what I'll do is I'll get the edge loops. This is the end of that rib that we just made. I'm going to mesh, fill hole, and then multi-cut tool. Let me all right, and now I've got my 4-sided cubes at the end, and the last thing I'll do is I'll grab that face in the middle, extrude it using just a move, and click on the scale and go to the middle scale. And now I've got pretty good articulating surface there. Now I can still, I believe, this is an interesting part to me, I can still take, if I can find it, the curve, the circle, and by manipulating it, I can change a little more of the weight. Whoops. See, it's touchy, so you have a limited bit. I think that's probably about the best I can get it. So there's our edge for that rib. Okay. And the last thing I'd like to do is on every rib, I'd like you to get the rib and move, snap its pivot point right there onto that tip so that at some point when we want to animate them, we can. Even here, I could possibly move this down. I'm afraid if I do too much without using these, I'll lose the connection. Okay, there you go. That one looks like it's got to come down too a little bit. Okay, there you go. And then the other end is very simple. We did that before. Grab the edge, fill it, got the multi-cut tool, and you're ready to go. Oops, I got the wrong. Let me get rid of that edge for a second. Okay, and then we'll just bring that face forward a little bit. Now it looks like I'm missing that edge I made up top. It may not have come all the way down here. See right here? There's a little bit of a confusion. So what we might want to do is insert another edge loop. When you see that kind of thing, we insert an edge loop like that and then do the same multi-cut function to connect these two. So now I have that edge I needed for the fourth face there, and I can manipulate maybe this bottom edge here a little bit. Oops, that was not the good move. A little too severe there. Maybe take the one I made then and bring it in a little bit. Uh-oh, didn't go all the way through. Oh, see, it didn't make the connection I thought it did. So let's delete that. And let's merge these two vertices. Okay, now I think we got the edge we want all the way through. Okay. So maybe I can bring that down a little bit, add a little thickness. And I thought what might be good is to scale it in. See how we got a fourth edge there now. Okay. Then we can do the same thing up top.